Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Ellie. How are you doing tonight?
Hi, Ellie.
Rayma, how are you?
Rayma.
Long time no see.
She made it home.
She was
She
just
was
here not
just
too long
here,
ago.
helping us again.
Oh,
Mountain of Inspiration.
thank you, Mountain of Inspiration.
Thumbs up, done.
We appreciate
that.
And we're so glad you're here. And we hope everyone joins us here. Rayma was that in today's video. We did video some of today's work, but I don't know that Rayma got in on it. She didn't. She had to work today, so she was a little later in the day getting here.
But I think she's talking about were you into the chocolate in the video is what Ellie wants to know.
I was or not.
You're too early, Jesse says.
Well, it's 7:58, so 2 minutes. Hey, Paul, my friend.
Hello, Paul.
How are you? Jesse,
Welcome.
how you doing? Let us know you can hear us and see us okay. We're in the yurt, in the tent. And so hopefully, everything looks okay on your end. All we can do is see what we got here in front of us. So, AR guns. Oh,
Welcome.
I know.
Wished I had a wall tent.
It's a nice one. It's
Well, it's our home.
It's our home,
for this
it's been working.
time
so.
being.
It has. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me, guys. I am a dead beat. I'm telling you.
Hey, Lee and Carolyn. He says, the sound is good.
All right, thank you, AR Guns. Appreciate that. Oh, okay, Mia. Okay, see you good. Hear you good. All right, Lisa, thank you and welcome in. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. And glad to have everybody in with us tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know how long we're going to go tonight. I got to be honest. I am absolutely wore out. Hey, Mr. Willie. How
Hi,
are you,
Mr.
my
Willie.
friend? Hey, Paul. How are you? We will update everybody on some stuff. Marshall, my brother from another mother, is in here.
Yes.
Hey, my friend. Glad you're here.
Did you say hi to the other Paul?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And everybody else.
Yeah, so as you all know, we are off-grid here on this property.
We are.
And so we are running solely on our Jackery.
Our Jackery.
Which is not fully charged. So
well,
this is an experiment.
Yeah, the
tonight.
Jackery goes down fast. It's not big enough to handle all the internet stuff. So it really limits us on that. We really need a bigger... we're looking at the Blue Eddies. There's a 700 watt Blue Eddy that would be perfect, but anyway, we will see.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what we're running on. So if you see me jump up and head out the door, that's because I have to go start the generator.
Mm-hmm.
So to start the generator, I have to go to do it. So, but we'll see.
But we'll see.
We'll see how long we can last on here, and go from there.
So how's everyone doing? Did
Hopefully
you
everyone's
all
doing
have a
well.
good day?
Hopefully. Now,
We had a good day. We had a productive day, and our weather has been a little nicer than what they predicted. So
yeah,
that's
well,
good.
we've been praying. You all been praying.
Yes.
We all prayed that the rain would hold off. And so far, this is day 2. Now, it's rained in the evenings,
Yeah.
but we have been able to go out and work. And today I worked
done.
all day. Update on what we got done. I was really excited. Hey, Jude. How are ya?
Hey, Mom. Or you all know her as Nana.
Yeah. So today, a big day. As you know, we've been really up against it with the rain and the water. I pumped out, I bet you, another 2,500 gallons of water out of these holes, these footing holes today. But I was determined we were going to get footings in the ground today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got to behave now, Paul. And so, good news is we have our 4 corner posts in. Now, we don't
Yes.
have the concrete poured in them yet, but we do have the tubes in the ground, the footings in the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and backfilled and squared up. And it was so good when we were done. It was amazing. We squared it, and Paul, Bearded Carpenter, you'll appreciate this. when we squared it and done the diagonal, it was perfect. It came out 139 and 5 inches on all four corners. So we were so happy to have that done. You're right. But Mr. Willie, coffee doesn't really keep me awake. It really doesn't.
Mom and Paul are having a little conversation there.
Paul say, "Uh-oh, Judy's in." Be good, Paul. You better be good to me. Ellie,
Hey,
doing good. The prayers are
Christy.
working. It's been a great day. Feeling blessed. That's great.
Very good.
Christy.
Hi, Christy.
How are you?
We miss you so much.
We do.
We always say that,
Christy,
but
we
it's
think of
'cause
you so many times.
It's true.
We really
do.
You were just a beautiful person. Love you guys so much. And hope all is well in Joplin. Really do. Chelsea and Zach are here. How are you? Praise the Lord. Glad it worked out. I was too, Paul. I measured 10 times and was very careful. But
And I was
so
praying.
pleased. Yeah.
While he was measuring, I was praying.
Hey, Rochelle. How are you?
Hey, Rochelle.
What's going on, girlfriend? Granny's Garden. Hello. How are you doing, sweet lady?
Welcome.
Glad that you are here.
Yes. So nice to have you
Rebecca
all in
Touched
here.
by Yarn. If I did not greet you, please forgive me. Paul, Bearded Carpenter, will you have a ready mix truck when you're... I cannot get a truck up the yard.
No.
We're off the road quite a bit. So we have gotten so much rain that I can't get a vehicle up here. So it's hand mixing all the way. And it's, we got a lot of work ahead of us yet. But
progress.
pray that the rain keeps holding off tomorrow. If we can get through tomorrow without rain, that means we beat this whole rain thing. So, but tomorrow, if we can have another day without rain, I'll be mixing concrete and be able to pour the concrete and get the four corners and some other stuff done. There's a strong possibility, if the weather holds, we'll have all of our footings poured this weekend, and by Saturday, it's even possible that we may have some beams on those forms. So if we can get to the lumber stage of this,
You just came to life.
whew, I tell
You
you,
just came to life.
Yeah,
Did you guys hear
well,
that?
Anyway,
He just perked right up.
yeah. Well, I'm just
Yes,
wanting to get there.
Paul, we have a cement mixer.
Yeah, we do.
He asked that.
Rochelle's doing yoga with Dexter. It's not as relaxing as it sounds, but won't be able to chat too much for a bit. All right.
Well, you stay limber.
Marsh, yeah. limber. There's snow halfway down the mountain, but none at my level yet. But it's cold overnight. It hits around 15 Celsius during the day. All right. We've been still really warm here. 20s Celsius. So it's been pretty good. Let me see here. Who else? Hello, Rebecca. Who else we got in here? Can you get a portable cement mixer? Oh, thank you, Sam.
Oh, thank you, Sam.
You're always so gracious and kind.
He sure is.
And I'll tell you what, every dollar and dime right now helps us so much.
We appreciate it so much.
Concrete has gone up one bag. Last time I bought concrete, Portland concrete or cement, it was $12 a bag, and it's gone up to $20 a bag now plus tax. So it's crazy. We have a somewhere. Paul asked me about a cement mixer.
Oh, I just noticed my hat's filthy. We just came in from work.
Yeah, we just came in from work.
I didn't
and sat
change.
down.
Look, I just noticed.
We
I
do
got
have a
dirt on
cement
me.
mixer. Runs off. I'll plug it into the generator, and we'll be able to move it around and pour the cement right out of it into the forms. So that's really, really good. So I'm excited about getting that
And we thank
part done.
my brother David for that.
Yes, thank you
We
very
mentioned
much,
it last
David.
week,
Yeah,
but
he supplied that. So thank you
Yes.
so much. Granny's Garden. Hello, how are you? I think I missed some all. Yeah, here we go.
John Bailey.
John Bailey, how are you, my friend? Always good
Welcome.
to see John in here, and so glad you're here. Ronald from, let me see, is it the Netherlands? I believe Ronald's in. How are you doing?
Yes.
I'm so
and
glad
it's
you're
so
here,
late
and it's so late there. But
for
Ronald's
him,
always
but
so
it's
faithful,
so nice that he's
and
takes the
we
time.
so appreciate that. Let me see. Yeah, Paul, it's a nice. It looks brand new. It really has. So we haven't used it yet, but it's really good.
Well, it's
And,
barely used, right?
Yeah, the
And
guy said he ran
I'll
3
post
bags.
it on Instagram. I'll post
You'll
a
see it in the
picture.
video. The guy said he ran 3 bags of cement through it, and that was it. So we're gonna we'll put it through the hoops. That's or the put her through the work. That's for sure. Let me see. Chelsea says, speaking of the piano fund, I found one in town that is free to a good home. Might have to haul it out to the land. Yeah, right. Where we're gonna put it.
Yeah.
Sam likes seeing those coins drop in the tip jar. Yeah, we do too. Ellie says, happy to hear it's a productive day. Thank you. Keep on praying.
Yes.
The rain stays away.
Well, it was important for us to tell you all, like Tony mentioned, we did pray on Sunday, and several of you said you were praying also. So prayer worked.
It did. It's really been working. Paul, can you get the premix 4,000 pound? I don't know what really that is here. We have Portland cement 80-pound bags, and I'll just put it into the mixer and mix it all up. And probably put a little additive with it, heat additive, so that it dries faster. Let me see. Chelsea, your papa is hoping for news about his grandchildren for his birthday. Yeah, right. Let me see. Hey, Merton and Sue, how you doing? God bless
Welcome.
you. So glad you're here.
Yes.
Mike Pierce, how you doing? Oh,
Mike
Sam,
Pierce.
thank you so much. You did it again.
Aw,
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you,
We
Sam.
appreciate that. Really helps us so much. Oh, look, Chelsea said Paul maybe next year.
oh, okay.
There we go. Yeah, I never heard that. That's looking up. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Matt Smith.
Welcome,
how you
Matt.
doing, man? I've been praying for your family. Just ginger ale and bubbly water for me, Chelsea says to Paul.
She does love her bubbly.
She does. Buble.
She drinks that all the time.
It would be a Sacrete brand. Yeah, we don't have that up here, Paul. We just have Lafarge or Portland cement's what we have. Ronald says the foundation sounds expensive, but very important for the rest of the build. That's it, Ronald. If the foundation isn't right, nothing will be right. But so far, we've come right out to square and perfect. Right now, we're leveling it, and that's a huge job because the back footings come up under the ground about 8 inches from ground level. But because of the slope, the front footing is up. Oh man, it's up there. Oh, probably 4 feet at least. So huge difference in slope, that's for sure. But we'll get her straightened around there. And it is expensive. Everything's expensive now. Yeah, Chelsea. Rochelle says, I'll have Chelsea's gin and tonic. There you go. Hey, Tim, how are you?
Welcome.
Surviving Maine?
Tim and
Sounds like
Carol.
you're getting the worst done, dirt work, then the fun begins. Yeah, well, the dirt work is dirty. I can't, oh, man. It is, Tim, I am covered up in mud. I truly am. Sam says, might have to build a chapel on the land to house the piano. Side business idea. The Creekside Maples Wedding Chapel. There you go.
Maybe.
Yeah. Lisa said, hello, next year is only 2 months away, Chelsea.
True enough.
Let me see. Yes, anyone else can have my alcoholic beverages. Help yourself. Was thinking like next fall, Lisa.
Well, she's
Yeah. Brenda, how are ya? Hi, guys on the phone, so not posting links for a few. That's all right. Just happy to have you in here.
yes, Brenda, welcome.
Rochelle says, I need a drink after yoga. I'm currently playing fetch to keep him off of me. You're
Well,
talking about Dexter, right, Rochelle?
He at least can do downward dog with you, right?
Oh my.
Hey, Rochelle, who does the better downward dog, you or Dexter?
There you go, Paul. But anyway, Sheppy, how are
Hi,
you from
Sheppy.
Saskatchewan? Is it cold out there yet, Shep? I'm sure it's getting chilly. I'm sure it is. We've been blessed with some warmer temperatures. Chelsea says, I buy all the groceries, Paul. He can't sneak anything past me. Marshall, boy, I hope this washroom isn't at the shallow end of the house. That would be a pain to set the pipes. There you go. It's not. Oh, my. Honking cow. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Christy.
We appreciate that, Christy.
Thank you so very much.
So beautiful of you to do that. And we just, we want everyone to know we are very thankful for you all having our back, and it really means a lot to us. It really does. Ronald, welcome to the tent chat. Yeah, that's what it is. Sam says I come up with good ones every now and then. Yes, you do, Sam. You're quite a feller.
You are, Sam.
Rochelle, I wouldn't be trying to keep Randy off me.
There you go. Well, Randy, if you're in the room listening.
You see that, Randy? Randy! Woo-hoo! Rochelle says Dex does the best down dog I've ever seen.
Down dog, not upward dog.
Oh, my. But anyhow, it's great to have so many people in here. It really is. 38 already. Thank you for the links there, Jesse. Appreciate that.
And Jesse's sharing our U.S. P.O. Box, which we now have. For those of you who don't know,
thank you, Sam.
We live very close to the American border.
Hey, MT.
And, hey, Mike and Terry. Welcome.
How you guys doing?
Welcome to our tent.
Welcome to our yurt. This is where we live now.
But anyway, like I was saying, we do go over across the border every week.
Ellie, we're going to be doing. We tried to do Who's on the Shelf the last 2 weeks, and it hasn't worked out for us. I worked on it some this week with Jesse, trying to figure out how to bring some stuff in on this platform for this live. But we're still working on it. But as soon as we get it figured out, Ellie, we'll get it straightened around. Okay. Thanks for being patient with us. We appreciate it. We really do. If you want to see real master work, that's it, Paul. The bearded carpenter is a master. I talk to him when I can't, or when I just need some reassurance that I'm doing it right. I call Paul the bearded carpenter, and he's so gracious to help me and point me in the right direction.
Wonderful channel.
If nothing else, it's just nice to bounce your ideas off of somebody that understands what you're doing, so that they can kind of reaffirm what you're thinking is the right thing. So we appreciate it.
Tents
for sure.
Don't have shelves. Well, actually, this one does. It's got some.
Yeah, it's got some
got
little shelving.
built-ins.
Yeah.
No, just little shelves and pockets. So,
but it's all good. It's all good for sure. It's work. So, but anyway, we hope everyone's doing well. I don't want to, I guess, darken the mood of our live at all. I want us to keep it lively and fun tonight. Thank you, Paul. I enjoy it too. But I want everyone to understand something about our channel. I have made sure that our moderators understand. Hey, Cottonwood Ranch, how are you?
Welcome.
Doing? So glad you're here. But I want y'all to know our channel is a safe place. It's a safe environment. And I have told the moderators that I don't want drama on here. So, and we don't get much, but I just want everyone to know from here on out, if things are said or stuff goes crazy or nuts or it's demeaning or mean or cruel or bullying or any of those things, you know what I'm talking about, you're going to be put in timeout right away. It's going to be blocked because I'm not going to tolerate that. Our channel is not for that, and I'm not going to say a lot about it. I'm just letting everyone know we're going to keep it right, and we're going to keep it clean, and we're going to keep it fun and encouraging and loving, not condescending, not mean, none of those things. And so, that being said, mods, you know your jobs and you do them so well. Anyway, but Cottonwood Ranch, we're so glad that you are in here. I believe it's Raquel. I'm not sure, or Rachel. Please forgive me.
Oh, from Canada?
Yes.
Is that the same Raquel?
Yeah.
Fellow Canadian.
Fellow Canadian. But please forgive me if I got your name wrong. But anyway, we're glad that you're here and everyone else is here. Thank you, Sheppy. Paul, no, you don't, Paul. We love you, Paul. We really do. And all of our mods are great. And we appreciate our mods.
We appreciate everyone.
Yeah, we do.
Everyone being here.
We don't we keep our attitudes and our spirit right, and it don't matter. We're just trying to keep that right all through our lives, and so it's all good. And we love everybody. There's nobody that
Absolutely.
we don't care about. So
Yep.
Raquel, all right, thank you.
Yes, Raquel.
I knew it started with
Yes.
R. I know we have Rochelle, but she's looking for Randy right now. And
Well,
Mike, yeah, don't worry about you, Mike, not at all. Paul, it's Raquel, and I believe Queen of the North is what the title is. So I love the mods too. We have good ones. But anyhow, it's all good. So thank you, Paul, Bearded Carpenter. We try to keep it that way. It sure does, Mike. A smile and some love go a long way.
mm-hmm.
And everyone is
Absolutely.
entitled to their opinions. Everyone's entitled to their.
Close to one
Okay.
of your in-laws.
Where's that at?
One of our in-laws.
Raquel.
I think maybe she means your brother.
Whereabouts is that? Where are you at?
Is it Ontario? I think she's up in Ontario.
Yeah. Just let us know. I know my nephew lives in Ottawa. My brother lives in Quebec.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Brampton.
Rochelle, I don't worry about you. You're great. We love you. You know we love you. You are so much fun.
That's funny.
I'd love to get together with Rochelle one of these days and just visit, and all of us here. It'd just be so fun. Paul. Portage La
Portage La
Prairie.
Prairie.
Okay, so that's
Oh.
Mike.
My cousin.
Yeah, Mike Bloom. Bloom. Mike Bloom. Yeah, he's actually got a radio program out there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's Mike, and it's
Forgot about
Joni's
relative.
cousin. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
so
okay.
That's no problem at all.
We're just happy to have you here.
We are. So, how's the weather in Portage,
Portage
La
La Prairie, Manitoba. Manitoba. I
Brenda's
don't
back.
have much of a northern accent.
Hey, Charles, how are you? So glad you're
Welcome,
here.
Charles.
So, anyone got any questions on we done a tour of how we're living now? So we've got that, and we showed everybody the kitchen, the yurt, tent, the storage area, and what we're doing for the holes and all
Hey,
that.
Tom.
Hey, Tom Fillmore, how you doing? Glad to see you here.
Yes.
And so if you got any questions about anything we're doing, please feel free to ask. We're an open book, and we will answer as best we can. Things that we've got on the go right now. Are you living in a mini chocolate? Are you living on mini chocolate bars?
I was wondering
Yeah.
who was going to be the first to spy
Right
that.
behind. Let me see. Right back here
'Kay.
on the stove. Oh, this way. There we go.
Trivia question for you.
In that little box, there is
Listen.
100 chocolate bars, and
'Kay,
that's what I snack on.
Who do you think bought them, and who do you think's been eating them all up? There you go.
I know. Joni has. What can I say?
There's
Chelsea.
a Portage, Maine.
Yeah. Or are
I
you?
seen Matt said he'd been there.
Yeah. Or are you planning on a lot of trick or treaters up the tent?
Yes, that was Chelsea. That was what Dad was thinking.
Yeah.
But Halloween's a few days away.
Paul, I had to buy something this week I never thought I would need again. A comb. Has the hay around the tent helped a lot? It has, Marshall.
Yes.
It made a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps all the it's just so much warmer in here. We haven't even had a fire on, for 2 nights or so.
Mm-hmm.
It's been really nice. Last night we slept with the tent door unzipped, so let some cool air in
Well,
because it got so
it's
hot.
unzipped right now, actually.
Yeah, and so it's been really, really nice. And I made a little eave of heavy plastic, a greenhouse plastic that comes underneath the eave of the tent, and then out over top of the straw, so that the water, or most of it anyway, runs off the front of it, not down between the straw and the tent. So it really, really, really works good. So it was really something that we needed to do, and it worked good. Allie says, I got to run, family. Hope you get some more needed rest for another hard day tomorrow. Stay blessed. Love you all. Take care, Allie.
Thank
we
you,
love
Ellie.
you.
You take care, too. Thank you for coming.
What's on the stove? The stove's not hot, so it's been not had a fire in it since early this morning.
That could replace what's on the shelf.
Yeah, what's on the
Couldn't
shelf?
it?
What's on the stove?
There's chocolate bars and 2 coffee cups.
Oh my. Joy Bless Live. How are
Hey,
you
welcome.
guys? Hope that you're
Yes,
doing
it is
well.
warm here. It's probably, I don't know, what, 50 something?
Yeah, it was 20, about 20 today, so Celsius, so that's probably what, 52,
Mm-hmm.
55, something like that.
A
So
little unseasonable, really.
yeah, well, we've had 20s up in the 20s now for 3 days straight.
Yeah.
The nights
So
now
we're being spoiled.
tonight's supposed to go down to 8, but then back up warm again for the weekend. So I still need some warm weather. I need a long stretch of sunny weather, because I'm telling you right now, when I get those footings in the ground and get them set, that lumber's going on that floor, and I'll tell you, it's going to happen. And once I get driving nails, look out.
Look out when you
I'll,
get
I'll
doing
get
anything,
I'll
honestly.
get a floor down. I'll
He's
tell you
full
that.
speed ahead. Raymond, you know that, don't you? Better than anybody in here, I guess. Zach. Zach's worked with you. I guess Raymond and Zach.
Ronald wants to know if we need any permits or permissions
Great
for the builds.
question.
Good question, Ronald. No, we did not. We did check with the Planning Commission for this area and the provincial government, and they looked up our address and everything, and we did not need permits. We didn't need a development permit, anything at all. So that was very good. We were very happy about that. Sam says, so when I come up next summer, you got room for a camper van? Sam,
Absolutely.
there is more room for camper vans and RVs and buses in this area. You can't imagine how much room, how many hookups, how many
Yeah.
RV plots and lots.
But I think he
There's
means
all
if he
kinds
wants
of them.
to just
But if
camp
you want
here
to
with
hook
us.
right here, you can hook right here. No problem at all. We'd love to have you.
Absolutely.
Love to have you. Rochelle says I was going to ask about the trick-or-treaters out there. I really don't think we're going to have to worry much.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be okay.
We have heard we are the talk of the neighborhood. So maybe we'll have some coming up just out of curiosity, you know?
So anyway, let me see. Where are we at?
Surviving
Portage and
Maine.
Maine, center of Winnipeg. Okay, Raquel. Surviving Maine. So do you think you'll be closed in before the end of November? Tim, I really hope so. I really do. If we stay on track, if I can get, and please pray no rain tomorrow. We've got to get some stuff done tomorrow as well. But if I can get these footings done this week, and I mean including on Saturday, by Saturday night, if I can get the footings in and let them set for a few days, and let them harden up good, there's a very strong possibility that I can have the beams, the main house beams, set next week. And once I get the main house beams set, then it's floor joists. I have all of those ready to go. So there's one of me and one of Joni. So we'll see. But I am hoping that, yes, by the end of November, we will have walls up, roof trusses in, and maybe some steel on the roof. But we also got to see, and I hate to even mention it because I don't want to be criticized for it, but we also have to have the finances to do all those things. So God knows.
God knows.
And it's
God
a very
helped us
tight
today.
budget that we're working on. But you know what? It's all good.
All good.
I'm not asking, or am I complaining? No, I'm not. It's all good. Let me see.
I think we missed a comment.
You're an hour from me, Paul. You need a comb for your, your God made a little Eve once too. There you go, Chelsea.
So why is Chelsea
Tony,
saying that?
just
We
hang on
missed
all your
something.
chainsaws in front of the tent, and the littles will stay away. Yeah, you don't worry about it. Cool. Been there many times. Bought my first new. Okay, Charles. Hey,
Oh,
Big
hello.
Matt. How are you?
Hello.
And I want you to know, Big Matt is Big Matt. That boy is tall. He is. So anyway, yeah, got all that going on. Yes, Chelsea, and typical woman could not do as she was told and ate the
That
apple.
is the truth, Paul.
There you go,
We were
Paul.
talking about that just the
We
other
did.
day.
We
What
did.
a different world it would be
Yeah, for sure.
if little Miss Eve had have obeyed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it gets cold. It does get cold, Brenda. It does get cold. No joke. It gets cold. Sam says, my grandma heated with wood stove. She always kept a pot of water and menthol leaves boiling to keep the air from getting too dry. Do you do anything similar to
Yeah, we
that?
have in the past.
Yeah, we do. We always kept a pot boiling on the stove, keeping the air, humid basically in the wintertime, just because it does get very, very dry
Yep.
with the wood heat. And for us inside a tent or a yurt, we're probably not so concerned about it because there's more moisture than normally inside a house. So Bob Richardson, I'll permit you to do it. All right, Bob. Well, that's good.
Hey,
Bob
Bob.
is the dad. Our daughter Michaela married Bob's son Isaiah, and
Right.
Bob and I have been friends for a very, very, very long
Well,
time.
welcome in,
We're
Bob.
glad you're here, Bob.
Glad you're here. What do you say? I'll permit you to do.
Yeah.
What's he talking about?
The permits to build.
Oh,
Minnesota gal, how are you?
hello.
We're so glad that you're here. And please forgive me, but I forget what your name is again. I wrote it down, but as you can see, we're inside
Lost the paper.
we're in the tent, and things get lost very quickly
Uh-huh.
in here, for sure. Anyway, it is what it is. Paul said Chelsea Eve was the first woman to throw her partner under the bus before we had buses. Poor Adam didn't have a chance.
That's right. That is right.
Oh my. So anyway, praying that all comes forward for you both. It will, Mike. We're encouraged, and God
Really
has brought us
encouraged
this
after
far.
today. We just feel like we
I-
made some good
Yeah,
progress.
I was really frustrated,
Okay,
honestly.
I want to tell you all this. This is how bad it has been for him. That today is the first day since those holes have been dug that I seen him standing out there with a smile on his face.
It's been tough. I mean, I tell you right now,
Yeah.
anyone wants to start homesteading and building it right from the ground up, you better have some tenacity and determination, because there's days you're just gonna you're just gonna feel like
well, we
quitting.
actually talked about that in the video
In the
today,
video
which
we did, yeah.
you'll see later on, but
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
it is.
Especially up here in the north. It's cold. It's wet. We're fighting water. All of those things,
Yeah.
and you've just got to hunker down and say, I'm in it for the long haul, and keep going.
We're down to 20%.
Our
We're going to talk fast.
yeah, well, I'm gonna go plug the generator, or start the generator, so
Okay.
that we can keep the jackery going. Joni's gonna have to talk to
So,
everybody and answer some questions.
So pardon Tony's absence for a moment,
Yep.
and then you're going to have to pardon the generator sound.
Well, it's not too bad. Where's the big light?
It's right here. But
That's why this is why we need a larger power supply, because this one, it just doesn't do it. Not enough.
But talking about this not being for the faint of heart, what came to me today, and I said to Tony, I said, I cannot imagine anybody doing this alone, because just it would be so hard mentally to not have that support. I mean, the Bible says two are better than one. And that is so true, because then you can keep each other encouraged, right? And Tony and I, we've always done that through our life together, no matter what the situation. But I see Lee had a question. Are you putting rebar in the center of the footing? So, Lee, he will be right here to answer that. Chelsea, I said God made a little Eve because Dad said he made a Eve. That's right, he did. Okay, so Fisherman 506, Lee wants to know if you're putting rebar in, Tony.
Yes. Yep.
In the center of the footing.
Yep.
Okay, there's your answer, Lee.
I just gotta find some.
You just gotta find it.
Forgive me,
Okay.
everybody.
Hey, welcome, Lori. Lori and Greg, welcome in, you guys. Hope all is well on your cute little homestead. Lori with all her goats.
I got to.
What are you doing, dear?
I gotta load in the. I got leaves all over my feet.
Oh, I
and everything
know.
else.
We
Mud.
track leaves all the time. Mike Pierce. I told my granddaughter I have had no hair for 20 years. Why do you keep to make those comments to scroll up? What are you laughing at?
No hair.
Yeah, but I can't read the rest of it, what he said to her. How do I do that?
Yeah, we wait.
I'm gonna have to wait. All right.
Yeah. You just go like this. And you just go like this.
Okay,
And
I need
look
to-
at this. Don't look at there. Look at here. Just move your finger up or down
Okay.
on the mouse. You don't have to
Alright.
move the mouse.
Just
Just move your
that.
finger on the mouse.
No hair for 20 years. Why do you keep trying to get in it? There you go. There you go. So, Paul and Charles are having a little conversation. They've discovered that they live not too far from each other. A couple of Arkansas
I think
people.
we got it. Input 82. Yep.
Let's see.
I don't know why it's putting output in so much. It shouldn't be.
Okay, Chelsea says,
There.
my comments are just very late because of the chatting tonight, which is awesome to have a lot of people in here. It is. I saw we were up to like 48 there a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Thank you all. And we understand those that can't stay. If you don't mind, please, before you leave, just hit the thumbs up. That helps so, so, so much. Bacon Bob? Matt's asking. I don't know. Is he Bacon Bob?
It's Bacon Bob, yes.
Well, how would Matt know that? Matt,
Some
do you know
reason.
Bob?
Output.
If Eve hadn't, someone else would have. Yeah, Rochelle, you're right. You're right.
So if we lose everybody, we'll just have to start it all again.
If we lose you, because Tony's doing something there with the jackery and extension cords, I'm not sure. Mike, we have to claim all our victories in Jesus' name. Absolutely. You need a few more IBC totes for the water. We do, Paul. We do have another empty one. The problem is to get it up to where it needs to be on the property, because the ground is just so saturated that, well, I'll tell you, it is so wet that tonight,
How wet is it?
Rayma and I, we put gravel in the wheelbarrow and we wheelbarrowed it up. We pushed it up the hill because Tony didn't want to risk getting stuck with the truck. So
Forgive me, everybody.
that's how wet it is. It's quite the light show here.
Yeah,
Good
forgive
Lord.
me. I'm going to switch lights.
You think that little lamp's pulling too much? Oh.
It ain't pulling much. I'm trying to find a place to set the light.
Well, I'm sure
How
we're
you like
being,
the light show, everybody?
I'm sure we're being quite entertaining to the folks at home. Sheppy says, I can just imagine, Tony. Yes, that's right. I can only imagine. We've been singing that. The great community, and God will keep your spirits up. Absolutely, Ronald, and it has, believe me.
Here we go. How's that?
Oh, it looked like Casper. Okay. Scott Brum, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, folks.
And Scott, congratulations on re-election, man. Way to
I
go.
believe you told him a little bit about that a couple weeks ago, didn't
Yeah.
you? You encouraged him, spoke a little word.
Yeah.
So wonderful. Wonderful, Scott. Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
It's like the show Naked and Afraid. Michelle says.
Not
well,
quite, but almost.
Not quite, but I'm not sure why she said that. Maybe we missed something.
I'm just trying to see why my
You are a
output
great
on
help
my
and support, Joni. Oh, thank you, Sheppy.
my jackery is putting out 189 watts, and I only got 83 coming in, and I don't know why I'm
What's
using.
such a draw?
I don't know why I'm using so much power. Honestly,
Is there something plugged in that shouldn't be?
no, not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Anyway, it'll
Okay.
die. If it dies, it dies. Nothing we can do about it.
Christy says you two are the most encouraging people I know. Oh, thank
thank
you,
you.
Christy. Thank you. We really cherish those words from you. For those of you who don't know, Christy is our old neighbor when we lived in Missouri, and wonderful, 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 sweet, sweet dear friend.
Rochelle says, but with clothes and tools. Thank you for letting us know that.
I guess she means because we're in a tent.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, it's all good.
Look at the flies and
There's
things.
flies. Look at that.
Woo.
I've got this really bright light on up overhead.
Yeah.
So, but it's battery run, so we got ladybugs. It's so warm. Look, there's another one going there across the screen. It's just so warm that bugs around and everything. We'll have to do some bug swatting here in a bit.
Bug
but
swatting.
it is what it is. It's all good. part of living it
Minnesota
here?
gal, she said she had her first radiation treatment today. It was a little bit scary.
Okay.
I can imagine so. And we will be keeping you in our prayers. I promise you we will. And if there's
For sure.
any way we can pray in particular as the time goes on, just email us. Let us know. We can pray in a specific way.
Yeah. Well, just know that, we are praying, and, just know that God hasn't given you a spirit of fear, but of a sound mind. And so He's going to work it out for you. It's going to get rough. I'm not telling you it won't get rough. There's going to be days it gets rough, and you're going to be scared, but those are the days that you just have to rely on your faith.
Yes.
That He hasn't brought you this far to leave you.
Right.
You're going to be okay. So anyhow, that's you just have to believe that. Chelsea said the trick-or-treaters won't know what hit them. If I don't get those holes filled in, the footing holes, they won't know where they fell to.
Almost every day, Tony pulls dead mice out of there. The other day, there was a frog swimming. Right? Let's see. Lots of hellos.
Make sure you close your tent fly, Tony. All right, I will.
Who said that?
Jesse, I'll get her dad. Yeah, Chelsea, some things are better left for the imagination. There you go. That's not an important fly to close, says Paul. Peterson Farms, Nashville.
Welcome.
Howdy.
Welcome.
How you guys doing? We're
So
glad that
glad
you're
to
here.
have you here. All right, Matt.
Yeah.
I've known Bob since Miller Lake back in the day. That's right, Matt.
Yes, you have.
You kept them running, didn't you? Running after you.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Thank you, Mike. Best to hit the like button before chatting. I'm sure you'll like it here. Thank you. So that's so positive.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Mike from Mayberry, North Carolina.
Hey, Scott. 6 weeks as well. So yeah, I am starting 6 weeks as well. Okay.
Starting 6 weeks.
Yeah, Chelsea said, wow, Shadow Puppets, portion of the show. Aren't you something? Looked like Dad was fighting with the UFO there for a second. I was. There's everything up here. Mountain of Inspiration. How are you?
Congratulations.
Joy blessed. Matt, big congrats. Starting to get it a bit better. Charlie, okay? Let me see. Thanks, guys. No problem. She jumped on me here.
Well, do you have some games ready?
I do.
You know that's what they come for, right?
Yeah.
You guys all come for the games.
I hope you all come for. We're just having the Fireside Farms. Did I see that?
Fireside Farms. That
Yeah.
sounds so cozy. That's a new
That's
channel.
right there, Fireside.
Oh,
Hey, how are you guys
Howdy.
doing?
Where are you from?
Yeah.
You want to share a little bit about yourself? Where are you from?
Forget the lighting.
Your
We're
name?
inside our yurt, our tent, and I got this great big bright light over top of us because the Jackery's about dead. We're down to 15%, and what's going to happen is it's just going to shut off, and I'll have to start everything over
So
again.
can you all still hear us okay with the generator running?
That's the truth, Mike.
Because, I mean, it's just outside the tent, right?
Well, it's down across the way there to
I
the
know,
building.
but she's a loud one. It's a
Yeah.
big one.
Let me see. The trick-or-treaters is going to be a Baby Jessica situation. That's definitely a way to add
Chelsea.
even more traffic for the channel. Chelsea.
Here, you need a drink.
Oh, I know. I'm good. Okay.
Okay, Scott says November 15th, I'll let folks know the site.
Awesome.
You can watch the live swearing-in ceremonies.
Awesome.
Okay. Very, very good.
Rebecca, do we care what color your hats are? We don't. I like blues. I like camos. But yeah, anything like that.
Rebecca, make mine something bright.
Yeah, so she can find it.
What do you mean by that?
Your eyesight.
Oh, Tony. Okay, you guys heard it here. I have a lot of, I realize, especially watching videos, I have a lot of like dark colors. Browns and blacks and grays, which I love. I mean, look, this hat here. But, you know, I need to have like some pinks and some reds and like emerald green. So I'll just throw that out there. Hey, speaking of Tony making fun of me, what do you all think of the blooper reels he's doing now? He's done 2 on the latest video.
Yeah, hey everyone, the
What do you
new
think?
video is up on the channel. Can you? It is not doing well at all. So I look at 26,
I forgot to post on Instagram, and I think that might have a
almost
little bit.
2,700 subscribers
to do with
and
it.
180 views is pathetic.
Nobody cares
it's a
about,
good video.
about the hurricane.
Yeah. Anyway, if you haven't watched it, will you please go over and all of you watch it tonight so that the YT algorithm will think that it's just all of a sudden just hitting pay dirt and push that video like crazy. Can you help us do that? That's it. So close the tent
All
fly to
right.
keep the real flies out.
Thanks for the chat.
Um,
Ronald has to go.
Okay. Where you see Ronald? That's night, Ronald.
Good
Take
night.
care, my friend.
We know it's really late for you. Late.
He's in southern New Mexico, desert Southwest, the Fireside
Oh,
Farms.
okay.
Wow. Well, we're glad you're here.
We're so glad you're here.
And-
What time of day is it?
Yeah, it's
There.
awesome. Yeah, I hope everyone just make them feel welcome. You guys probably know them, but we're glad that you're here. We're not in New Mexico. We're in New Brunswick,
So,
Canada, in our yurt, building the house from the ground up.
Somebody said something funny to them because they said "ha ha."
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe they're laughing at what we said.
probably could be. We say a lot of crazy things.
Is Tony gonna get timed out now? You know what? Well, I wouldn't
See
do
and
that
hear
to
you
him.
good. The generator isn't too loud. Thank you. Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, that's what she said, says Paul. Nana is worse. Kidding. Love you, Nana. Y'all's dynamic is adorable. You guys are fun. Oh, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Now, are you
yeah,
talking
I
about the
might
blooper reel?
I might. Yeah, that blooper reel. Yeah, go. You gotta watch
The
that.
interview and Tony's cordless microphone.
Rebecca, Paul says Rebecca orange for Joni, so Tony doesn't shoot her during hunting season.
That's
yeah,
right.
it's already hunting season. I hadn't hardly had time to go.
I am his deer.
Mike
so.
says I saw that fiasco. It was hilarious, but I felt sorry for y'all.
What does she mean? What's Brenda mean?
The thing on the end of our blooper reel.
Oh,
The Beer Carver says I don't think YouTube is doing notifications very well. They are not.
no. And if you do not stay engaged with the channel, it will shuffle you down in the feed, and it'll make that channel almost disappear. All social media, it's the same algorithm.
I know,
It'll do
Charles.
that.
It was crazy there. I thought we had a hot air balloon going on. I saw 2 of your shorts today. Marshall said, "Wow, I thought I was wearing them."
Who said that?
Oh, Marshall. I'm just teasing. Chelsea says, everyone go watch. You can see Mom sporting my Carhartt hat. I enjoy their videos. It's like an Easter egg hunt to see what Mom borrowed that week.
Chelsea, I told your father you'd notice that. And
I
again,
know, Jesse. I know, Jesse.
what's he saying?
Raymond said, when I was teasing Raymond about the trees turning, she said, just start screwing, Tony.
Did she say that or go
Yeah.
get the screws?
No, that's what she said.
Did she really?
Sheffy loved the interview. I bet you're exhausted. What is your travel suit? Okay. Patty. That's right, Patty. It's 5:43 p.m., 60 degrees Fahrenheit. We had our first frost last night. I'll have to watch your blooper reels. Yeah, it's at the end
Okay.
of the main video there, so you'll love it.
Let us know what you think.
Hey, everybody. It is time for... And if you're here first time or returning, you know we do an episode. We do as Joni says, a zone. We do part of our live here where we call it a Let's Face It, where we put some faces up on the screen to see who can guess who they are. We got 13% left on our Jackery before it goes crazy and shuts everything off. If it shuts everything off, I will just have to reboot everything. Forgive me, but don't run away. We will come back when it shuts down.
So tell us who you think this is.
So who do you think this is? Jenny M. Hey, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
How are you?
Jenny from New England.
She says she loved the last video. Those dogs are so cute. The progress you're making on the land is awesome.
Aw.
Thank you, Jenny.
Yes, the dogs are cute.
Yeah. Jessica says Gary Sinise. Brenda says
thinks
it's
it's
me.
you.
Not sure if that's how you spell it. It's fine, Chelts. I know who you mean.
Started snowing
Started
in
on Sunday morning. I was not
Saskatchewan.
prepared for it. She's in Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
Paul says Brenda. Let me see. Hey, traveling. Yes, it really is a different kind of beauty. So yeah, so if you take a guess at who that is, put your guess in the chat, and we'll let you know if you know who
All
it is
right,
or not.
guess away.
Yeah, Paul says, Patty, every time I opened up my Bible, I would read 1 Peter 2:24. Be encouraged.
He's encouraging
He's
her.
encouraged.
Yes.
Leonardo DiCaprio says, Rochelle. Is that Tony?
Well, Christy, you just guess, and we'll tell you all the answer.
I'll tell you who
in
it
just
is
a
in
few
about
minutes.
2 minutes. Minnesota gals, good thumbs up. You keep going on. You got a lot of people on your praying for you in here. Big old bug just flew around. Is that you? That you in the pic, Paul? Anybody guess who it is?
I'm glad to see everyone sharing some good support for
Yes,
Patty.
For Patty, yeah. I gotta go. I found Randy. Rochelle.
Where was he hiding?
Or he found you.
He must have heard what we shouted out.
Just Wi-Fi is out. Can't watch on data. Okay, I understand, Rochelle. Patty Jeff is a great guy. Yep. Anybody want to guess who that is? Nope, not me. But I can see a strong resemblance to Gary Sinise.
Chelsea's the only one who's guessed that one,
Yeah.
right?
My granny's garden is saying hello to Sandy. Is it Patty?
Patty.
Patty. All right, everybody. I'm going to tell you who it is.
Not too many guesses on this one.
No.
All right.
All right. No
is
one
Chelsea
guessed it.
right?
No, she's not.
Okay.
No.
So instead of Tony just telling you, why don't you guess again? Chelsea, what's your guess?
Problem, Patty. We got
Number
you.
2.
We got you, girl. We got you. Too much hair to be anyone I know. Yeah, we're down at 10% on the Jackery, everybody. We want to get the Blue Eddy. Blue Eddy.
Has
It's
anybody in here
700
used the Blue
watts.
Eddy?
It's 700
Tell
watts
us
of
if you
power,
have.
and that's a better one. So please, everybody, right now, we're going to get kicked off. Our solar is going to go out on the Jackery, and it's going to shut everything down. But please don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
It'll take me about 5 minutes to get back up and running because I'll have to go back on and start the live again. But it takes 4 minutes for my internet to reboot. So it'll
so
give
will
you
it
time
be-
for bathroom break, get a drink, a beverage, whatever,
And
then
go
come on
tell
back.
some friends to join us. Because Tony's got more games.
Hey, I got lots of games.
Okay.
Forrest Gump. Nope. This is Jude Law.
Jesse says, I think whoever Jan says when she shows up.
There you go. It is Jude
not
Law.
here.
That's who
So
that is.
nobody got it. Yes, Paul, and we've been talking with them.
Yeah.
But we didn't know if anybody here in the chat.
There's a sale on right now, a Halloween sale at Blue
yeah.
Eddy.
Yeah, we've talked with Jeremy about that.
And the 700 is, I looked it up. It's it's $750 for it. So, but anyway, it's 200 watts more than what we have here. Yeah, that's
So
Jude
everyone